All right, let's get right into it. So, Sony dropped this new PlayStation Anniversary controller, and it is a beauty. It's celebrating decades of gaming. But it brings up a really interesting question, right? Is this a high-performance tool that you're going to use for your daily grind, or is it basically a piece of history that's meant for a display case?
I mean, just look at it. The second you see it, you know this isn't just another controller they're churning out. This thing is designed to be a statement piece, a tribute to a quarter-century of PlayStation kicking butt. It's really for the die-hard fans, the collectors, and, anyone who feels that real nostalgia for the brand's journey.
So, to really get why this Anniversary Edition is such a big deal, we kind of have to take a step back and look at the journey that got us here. It's a story of constant change and evolution. Think about it. Each generation of the PlayStation controller brought something totally new to the table. It all kicked off back in '94 with that simple, super effective design. Then, bam, the PlayStation 2 introduces vibration feedback, which completely changed how immersive games felt. After that, Sony got a little experimental, pushing into new dimensions with the 6-axis and Move, before basically perfecting the formula with the DualShock 4, which set a new standard with its touchpad and super refined motion sensors.
You can really see how the design just got more and more comfortable and packed with features over the years. And what's cool is that a lot of these changes came directly from player feedback. It transformed the controller from just, a functional tool to something that feels like an extension of your own hands.
So, with all that history as a backdrop, let's zoom in on the star of the show, the Anniversary Edition itself.
The design is the first thing that just grabs you. It's this awesome mix of a retro-inspired vibe with a really sleek, modern finish. It's supposed to hit you with that wave of nostalgia while still feeling totally new.
And when you get a look up close, you can see all these little nods to the past. The textures, the layout of the buttons, the color scheme. Every single detail is a deliberate shout-out to the iconic controllers from the original PlayStation and the PS2.
But what really makes it special is how all those elements come together. You've got that classic, timeless look, but it's kicked up a notch with these premium metallic accents and a really unique gradient finish. It's a design that totally respects its history without being trapped by it.
Now here's what truly pushes this thing into collector territory. Each controller has a commemorative plaque edged with 25th anniversary, and, this is the big one, they are all individually numbered. That little number is a guarantee of authenticity and rarity, and that is exactly what collectors go crazy for. And the whole experience starts before you even lay a finger on the controller. The packaging itself is this sleek black and gold affair, and inside there's a custom carrying case and even a little mini art book. The source we read put it perfectly: it feels like you're unwrapping a time capsule.
Okay, so it looks absolutely incredible. We've established that. But this brings us back to that first question. How does it play? Let's talk about what's actually under the hood.
So Sony really focused on the whole tactile experience here. You've got these enhanced analog sticks for super precise movements and re-engineered buttons for quicker response times. But then there's customizable haptic feedback for deeper immersion, and even special anniversary-themed button vibrations. These are touches designed to make every single session feel a little more special.
And get this, just like the standard Pro models, it's got an incredible 40-hour battery life on a single charge. That is a massive quality of life feature that means it's not going to die on you, even during the longest gaming marathons.
And yeah, you can use it pretty much across the whole modern PlayStation family. It's fully compatible with the PS4, the PS5, and the PS5 Pro. Now, it's worth noting that some of those exclusive features, like the custom vibrations, are going to be at their best on a PlayStation 5.
So we have a high-performance device that's also a collector's item. How in the world do you choose? Well, let's break down the key differences between this guy and his standard controller.
When you boil it all down, the real differences are in the look and the feel. The design and build quality are where the Anniversary Edition just blows everything else away, with its special artwork, premium materials, and those awesome textured grips. But, and this is important, when it comes to pure performance, the input response and the battery life are identical to a standard model. So the big trade-off is that price, where that $80 tag is really for the collector's premium.
And this image, right here, just captures that whole dilemma perfectly. When you're in the middle of an intense gaming session, they're both going to feel pretty similar in your hands. They're both fantastic controllers, but one of them carries that legacy. It tells a special story every single time you pick it up.
So, if you've decided, yep, I need this piece of history in my life, let's just quickly cover how to get one without getting scammed, and then how to take care of it. Okay, to make sure you're getting the real deal, you have to buy from trusted places. Your best bet is to stick to official stores like Sony's own website, Best Buy, or GameStop. If you're venturing onto secondary markets, you have to check seller reviews super carefully. And to spot the fakes, look for official hologram stickers and make sure the serial numbers match what's on Sony's website.
And please, remember the golden rule. If a price looks way too good to be true, it absolutely is. This is a hot item, so massive discounts from unofficial sellers should be a huge red flag. You've got to be smart about where you buy. And once you have it, whether you're gaming with it or just admiring it on a shelf, taking care of it is key. You know the drill. Use a microfiber cloth for cleaning, keep it in its case to protect it from dust, and definitely keep it out of direct sunlight. And for all you gamers out there, don't forget to recalibrate the sticks if they feel off after an update, and maybe think about a battery replacement every few years to keep it in top shape.
When it's all said and done, this controller is really like a bridge, connecting decades of gaming history to right now. It's an object that was very clearly designed to be admired on a shelf and, at the same time, enjoyed in the heat of battle.
Which brings us right back to where we started. Now that you've seen the history, the design, and the performance, what is this thing to you? Is it your new go-to controller for every game you play? Or is it a collector's item that represents your passion for gaming? The choice, my friend, is yours.